guys, this is Scorpio Advisor here, coming to you with another reading. So my schedule got a little busy yesterday, so I was only able to do that short reading that I posted yesterday, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Today, we are going to be looking at the highly requested Chris Martin and Dakota Johnson relationship reading for 2025. So before I've done, it didn't look so good before, so we'll just kind of their outlook from my Dakota Johnson reading, I think from the general reads, and then I also did a short read on them on one of my live readings, but we'll see how the energy, if it's anything changes or what's going on. And I did just in case, for the baby predictions, just in case if that's applicable, or if there's a connection to a child or friends that are, going to be conceiving or having a child. So I put that in the reading as well. And then tomorrow we will be doing the live readings on schedule. So those will be I will start the live stream 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific time. That's really good for personal readings, for the short reads, or any celebrity questions or true crime questions you're able to do. And those are free readings, but then of course my list, a lot of people go on there, so if you want to get bumped up to the first of the list, then you would just need to send me a super chat during the live streams. And if you're not able to show up for that, but you still want to see it, don't worry, it will be uploaded once I'm done. And then coming up for Sunday's reading after Saturday's live stream, we will have the question of, will Johnny Depp have another child? So I will be using the same spread that I used for the pregnancy reading, that short simplified one, but I still add extra cards of it, so it's still pretty good. I just want to thank everyone for liking and sharing and subscribing. Thank you so much. For those of you that haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. We're trying to reach the goal of 600 subscribers this month. We're getting there, but we haven't gone that close yet. So please help us reach that goal. And once we do, I will do a random pick. So we also have some interesting readings coming up next week. So stay tuned for next week. There's some different topics from different people coming up in the list. So very exciting. We're moving along here. Okay, let's get into the reading. So we have the Hanged Man. So Virgo season could be very important for this couple. I don't really like the theme card though, because this often in relationships, it's talking about something where they're not getting a lot of answers about their relationship, and this could even signify a break as well, or a pause in their relationship, so something going on there. And for other thing, we got snake, we got shadiness, snake, deception, and maybe talking about this deception with talking or awaiting messages. So yeah, so not the best energies. Now let's look into my baby deck. Let's see what's going on. So September is going to be important for connections with children. I'm on the way, mommy. So there's someone, either them or someone else, that's on the way that they're connected to. I'm so happy you're going to be my mommy. Definitely a feminine here. February, there could have been something earlier this year that was connected to children. And also August, which is ironically the time period with that Hanged Man. So very interesting. Okay, let's get more into it. So we have 9 of Cups, September energy, 8 of Pentacles, so August energy. So from August to September, there's trying to work on something, a wish fulfillment here. So there could be a project that's taking up some interest, or they're just trying to work on the relationship. Clock needs time to heal. Someone feeling sad. So there's, yeah. So I don't know if this is a breakup or just like an issue. Because it does say breakup in here. We have addiction, some codependency on the unhealthy side, an ex-lover. Okay. This feels like a possible break or a breakup, though, with more of those cards going on here. And that feels like someone more focusing on work. So I am getting that energy. Let's see if it comes back around. Sometimes I get some couples that take a break and then come back together. So don't fret if you're a shipper. 3 of Cups, 5 of Swords. So from March to May this month, that they could have been having some fights over spoiling for a fight in regards to accomplishments, or someone hanging out with like friends too much. We have abundance. We have key on the ring. So someone could be having just like a lot of abundance and maybe treating them more like a casual, you know, thing, not a serious relationship. We have proposal. We have confession. Someone could be revealing maybe they want to propose, or some confession about like a proposal here. But it doesn't feel like with those energies, like it's like they're proposing. It's just like talking about the act of it. Okay, then Knight of Swords, so that's Gemini season, so that's going to be starting in May pretty soon. Starting next week, I believe. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so Gemini season all the way up to Capricorn season. That puts us in December, towards the end of this year. This definitely feels like a shakeup, and it definitely feels like someone could be getting a very promising thing in our career. I'm not getting anything towards engagement. Feels more like career aspect that could shake up their relationship. Healthy choices, poker face, you know, taking a chance, just trying to honor themselves and have a lot of self-care for themselves. So someone kind of feels checked out of this relationship. We have unfinished business and mystery. So it still feels like maybe it's a lot of back and forth and not over, but it's very confusing with this relationship. 2 of Swords, so energy to February, to Queen of Swords. So that's still Virgo, so August, September. Trying to figure out like what they want to do in terms of this relationship. It feels like having that conversation. We have Ascending and Coffin. Someone is ascending here and maybe preparing for a transition with this relationship. Crossroads, you know, taking a risk. This feels like maybe they just have other options, or maybe wanting to focus more career on this time. Someone in this relationship. King of Swords. So this could have been the previous year. The Fool. Someone could have stepped into this, wanted to be in this relationship for logical, reasonable readings. Although I think I have heard that they've been together for a long time. So this could mean just in terms of the relationship that someone became emotionally unavailable, and someone could be feeling naive about this relationship. We have clarity and truth. There could have been some third-party issues like last year that was revealed. Secret crush. Ghosted. So could have been someone from the past that someone had a crush on and they ghosted them, or they ghosted them, or the person ghosted them. There's some issue with that maybe they had a hard time with. The higher self, we have the Justice here, the Hierophant. So this is Taurus season that we're currently in, all the way up to Libra season, so to October. So kind of conforming to a relationship, trying to make things balanced and like in agreement here. Someone could be informing like another person that they do want to get married or get more serious. Divine timing with the soul contract, but it's all about divine timing. And also I feel like there's just doubts whether this person, one of them has doubts whether they're right for them or it's the right time for them. So we have Judgment, so that's from earlier this year all the way up to, so the beginning of this year to Leo season. So I feel like they may be someone's trying to get a lot of downloads or a lot of listening to a lot of signs and thinking about like what's going to make them happy, or even about if they were thinking about having children. It could be a possibility. Camera and passion. So someone could be thinking a lot about how, like, you know, about their feelings about this person, the passion they have, heartbreak and regret. There could be something that the masculine is regretful of here that's making the feminine feeling sad. So there could have been a mistake. Maybe that's from that third party situation that I saw from last year. So there's something going on about that. Higher self, King of Cups, Three of Pentacles. So we have Cancer season, March to Cancer season, and also we could have the Cancer sign here, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I don't know if that's applicable for either of them. But definitely feeling kind of like protective. This feels like protective over a third party situation. So there could have been still like thinking about that third party that happened last year. That was like brought a ripple effect into their relationship that felt very stable. Date, relationship. It definitely could have been an ex, third party that someone had a relationship with. For sure. I don't think they cheated, is just they didn't expect like them to stop talking to them or something, or cut them out. Okay, what is the public feeling about them? Okay, so we have Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands. They may feel like they have a really special caring bond. It might have leaned a little bit more towards friendship though right now, at least from Pisces season of this year. So February, March to Leo season, August, July. They may feel like their future is kind of like uncertain right now, whether they're going to get super committed or not to each other. Oh, and the friendship, yeah. So they do have magnetic attraction, but they also like have a friendship bond as well. I almost feel like that friendship bond is like stronger than a magnetic attraction though. Six of Cups. I do feel like if they were to break up, like someone would want to stay friends here. Wheel of Fortune. So June could be really significant with the Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter transit into Cancer starting June 9th could be really important for their relationship or connection. Also, this could be from June to Sagittarius season, so to November. I feel like maybe things could start to get a little bit better or healing, bringing more like opportunity to them. I don't know if they would have a child during that time, because Six of Cups also represents children as well as the Leo. Addiction and the Runner, so codependency. Someone is trying to not be so codependent in an unhealthy way, so that may be good for their relationship. Oh, we get reconciliation, moving on, new beginning. So they are having a reconciliation with each other and having a new beginning. So that's actually good. So it will turn around. Like I said, it will turn around during that time. And maybe that Jupiter transit will really help them as well. Let's look at the final outcome. Four of Wands. This is bringing us back to April last month, to the King of Wands. Yeah, so this is taking us back to like April seasons earlier, and then maybe since we are going to have a transit with Aries, King of Wands represents Aries, so we're having the Saturn transit start with Aries next weekend. So that could be something that's significant for them. And also 4 represents Cancer. So again, Jupiter and Cancer could be important. So this could be some kind of like action in terms of celebration. I don't know if there's going to be an action during those time periods of this year. So Saturn in Aries is going to shift until from next weekend, Saturday or Sunday, till like August 31st. And then this Jupiter and Cancer transit will last till next year. So, but again, we're just looking at 2025. So we have the Chaser and the Date. So someone could be trying to chase someone more in the relationship during those periods and making more of an effort. We have text message, and the feminine could be like, maybe she was the one that kind of gave up on this connection and she's kind of surrendering to someone being more active with it. So so I see someone kind of isolating themselves and trying to focus on career because things are not working out. I feel like a reason has to do with some third party that someone couldn't let go of from last year that's still kind of like having effect on them in this year's transit. And someone felt like their connection to each other kind of became a little unhealthy, so was trying to focus more on career. Trying to remember who I thought that could be though. I feel like, I'm not sure if I saw it in the cards, but I did see women. I think it's more the feminine trying to focus more on career. That's how I feel like. But then I definitely believe the masculine is trying to bring it more back and more action. And they do kind of have like a new beginning. So I don't think there's actually a breakup that happens. It was leading towards a breakup, but they're just becoming like emotionally distant with each other and more of a friendship. And I think there's going to be some reignite their connection here. But I definitely don't feel like, while they were on the road to more seriousness, I think this year that there's going to be more healing that they need to do before they get some serious stuff. Someone really wants that and was thinking about like leaving it because of like the setbacks in their relationship. But I really feel like someone's going to have to really like work hard to save this relationship, and it feels like it might be heading on the masculine's shoulders. So that's a good like turnaround from the short reads and what I was like seeing with her reading. So with her general read that I already did before. But anyway, let me know. Please like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you guys for the live readings tomorrow. Much love. Bye.